Hello everyone, and now welcome to game number 2 between ZDR and Fly. And ZDR really showing a lot of strength in game number 1, taking down Fly, perhaps one of the better or at least more well-known Orc players that has been around for quite a while. Now, what are we going to be looking at here on Twisted Meadows? ZDR spawning on the bottom left-hand side of the map as the red Orc. Meanwhile, on the top left here, we see Fly spawning as the blue Orc. Another Orc Mirror match, no surprise here, but what I am going to be looking forward to is what the strategy these players are going to be trying to execute. Fly and ZDR, both of them playing under the name Go Go Go. I don't know if that's actually their clan name, and if it is, that means that these players are very well experienced with each other's specific play styles. Even if they're not on part of the same clan, I'm sure once you get to this caliber and this level of play, you do tend to face each other quite often. We are going to be going into a Blade Master versus Blade Master mirror match once more, and I'm not really surprised about that. That Blade Master mirror match is just such a huge part of the Orc versus Orc game because Orc units are generally beefier but don't have that much DPS. The only real counter to that is the fact that the Blade Master is a hero that has a tremendous amount of DPS and thereby really adding in the necessary ability to take down units. We are going to see both of these peons cross each other here on Twisted Meadows, and both players will get a very early scout on each other. Now, what they're really looking for here is making sure that there's nothing out of the ordinary. They want to make sure, okay, the Altar of Storms is down, you see Orc Burrows, and they pretty much know what to look for and will really notice if anything is missing. Nothing is missing here. There is no sign that a player is trying to hoard lumber and then perhaps go for a very fast tier 2, and with a very fast tier 2, it is possible to get Wind Riders before your opponent realizes it. Wind Riders is a very big issue. As you see, the Blade Master quickly sell Dust of Appearance, picks up a Circlet of Nobility, and ZDR is actually going to be a little bit behind here. He's not going to be able to pick up the items that he wants. No Dust of Appearance, no Circlet of Nobility. They are currently not in stock as the Blade Master now goes to town on this Voodoo Lounge. Now, the Voodoo Lounge is still not done being constructed, and this is actually going to hurt. If the Voodoo Lounge is forced to be canceled, the peons need to come over, and oh, it actually gets the destruction down. That is a huge setback. A lot of time was lost there, and really, all of that resources was lost as well. That is going to be a huge loss as Fly now sets up his own Voodoo Lounge. That was a tremendous loss. ZDR wanted to figure out and perhaps start repairing that particular Voodoo Lounge before it got completed. And just as I realized I was been saying ZDR, for all you Canadian speakers out there, ZDR, I am sorry, I am a native English speaker, so if you're British as well, I believe it's Z, right? The name of the last letter of the alphabet is Z, not Z. Anyways, Blade Master now backing off here. Blade Master also heading back off to the north here, and both of them really trying to do these really small skirmishes, and Fly trying to perhaps put pressure inside this base. There's a cancellation on the Voodoo Lounge again. I'm not quite sure why that was actually necessary. It wasn't necessary at all. He could have just continued to build it and let the grunts try to deal some damage. Back over here, the Blade Master is in a 2-on-1 fight against the other grunts here, but both of these players are really not doing that much in terms of the overall grand scheme of things. Blade Master now trying to chase down this guy and the other Blade Master, as this Blade Master is going to go to town onto the Voodoo Lounge again. The Voodoo Lounge going to take a lot of damage. It may end up getting canceled once more. I believe that was a cancellation. Not 100% sure if it was canceled or destroyed, as the Blade Master now backing off. That is the second time that was the second time it was either canceled or destroyed. If you remember, the Blade Master still really with a Death Wish going after the Voodoo Lounge again, and ZDR is now seriously in trouble. He does not have that Voodoo Lounge which means that he's not going to be able to creep that efficiently. Also, you can see that the Blade Master has been doing a little bit of creeping as well. Let's take a look. The Blade Master has been able to creep. He's not nearly as high as his opponent. Oh, Blade Master gets to level 2 there. ZDR able to pick that up and get the kill on Fly's Blade Master at level 1. A huge turn of events there. ZDR perhaps very concerned, or was concerned for quite some time, that he never got his Voodoo Lounge up, but now he at least forced his opponent to now start training up this Blade Master again. And what this also does is it delays the Shadow Hunter. The Shadow Hunter would normally be training right about now, but because the Shadow Hunter has to wait for the Blade Master, that's going to hurt him just a bit. On top of that, this grunt, which wants to be healed right now, has to wait for a hero to actually apply healing salve. Apparently, instructions are not included for grunts to heal themselves. Needs a hero to do so, and there you go. All right, Blade Master here, seeing that level 3 already, going to pick up a healing salve. Finally, that Blade Master, that injured Blade Master, now looking to get back into the game, get back up to a large health, and then join the fray once more. All right, Blade Master is still wandering around here, still sitting at level 1. This is a 2-level difference between these two armies, as the Blade Master completely loses sight of where Fly is. A little bit of a lucky break for Fly, as ZD are going to be wasting time running around the map with absolutely nothing to show for it. Shadow Hunter is on its way out, will be joining the ranks in just a moment, as we're looking at the Blade Master going after this Forest Troll Warlord creep camp. Very nice creep camp. Gonna pick up Devotion Aura as well. It may be sold. As it isn't necessarily the best item. It is worth a lot of gold there, as we're looking at the Troll Trapper now getting taken out. Tome of Intelligence +2 most likely will get picked up by that Blade Master. Blade Master is rather mana intensive. It looks as though the Ogre Warrior will get taken down. There it goes. And is he going to sell the Stormwind? Yes, he does sell it, and he's not picking up anything else. Meanwhile, down over here, all right, Shadow Hunter now creeping out this creep camp by himself. The large main level 5 creep camp has already been taken out, so this Shadow Hunter will not be able to get to level. No, actually, he hexed it. Never mind. The Null Overseer was hexed for a rather long time, and it's going to be taken down with no problem. All right, this Blade Master is still sitting at level 3, creeping or harassing away from the Shadow Hunter, so that he can actually, or the Shadow Hunter can actually get to level 2. This will be important. If the Shadow Hunter can get to level 2, Healing Wave makes a tremendous impact on the fight. Forest Troll Warlord is back over here. Blade Master does pick up Dust of Appearance. What's going to be happening? Do we have Dust? Yes, we do have 1 charge of Dust on Fly's units, as both sides are just ready to go and dive in on this Goblin Merchant Shop if the other one tries to creep it. Blade Master comes in and disrupts a lot of the healing on Fly's units. There's another round of Spirit Link. That poor Grunt taking a lot of damage there. 74 damage critical strike, as the Blade Master still wandering around here. This one Grunt could get taken down. No, there's a quick Hex, and this could be a problem. Is the Blade Master going to be able to get away? Oh, there's the Windwalk. It looks as though, yes, it is going to get taken down. But now what's going to be happening here? We may see a Healing Wave on here as well. The Blade Master needs to get healed back up. And there it goes. Level 2 now on the Shadow Hunter. Blade Master now off to the north, healing back up as well. There's Peons joining in on the fight for Spirit Link, as the Peons now disrupt the healing on that Blade Master. Meanwhile, down over here, a major fight here. Shadow Hunter trying to heal things back up, as Fly is a little bit behind, but he does seem to have better control of his units, as the Blade Master now tries to come back over. Fly going to lose one of those units right there after the Ensnare. The Blade Master still pulling back here. Both sides losing units, but I do see slightly more. Well, no, after that Grunt goes down, maybe this red unit going to go down as well. Yes, both sides losing units left and right, and it looks as though this is still fairly even. There is the Kodo Beast. The Kodo Beast, can it perhaps try to eat a red Raider? That is going to be important there. If it can actually eat a red Raider, that would be a huge play. No way to really save that unit, as a Grunt does get taken out. The Fly is now going after these other units. Speed Scroll. Oh, as Spirit Walker now going to go ahead and go into ethereal form, only to get taken down by the attack from other Spirit Walkers. Ethereal form meaning that you can only take magic damage, and there they go, as we now see a Kodo Beast with nothing in its belly. Back over here, Blade Master sitting at level 3. This Blade Master sitting at level 3. All right, what's going to be happening? Oh, there is the quick hex, and Fly may have overstayed his welcome. Is he going to be able to get away? No, he is not. ZDR losing. Wait. No, Fly was creeping, and ZDR ended up losing his Blade Master. Fly getting the kill there. That was a huge turn of events, as this very low hit point Kodo Beast does need to get healed back up. All right, things are going much more in favor for Fly, especially with the fall of the level 3 Blade Master. And now the Shadow Hunter is going to have a much more difficult time trying to really do anything on the map. Blade Master currently getting resurrected, but it is going to be a slow resurrection time. We are at the 10-minute 30-second mark, and that Blade Master still has quite a ways to go before it can reach the field. And that is a lot of downtime for Fly to catch up. If the Shadow Hunter can get to level 3, which it looks like, or which it will, after clearing out this Rock Golem Mercenary Creep Camp, we are going to have most likely level 2 Healing Wave, and level 2 Healing Wave is just that much stronger to keep all the units alive. ZDR, though, not too shabby either, is going to get to level 3, and also has a Talisman of Evasion. I did do the math on it. The amount of effective hit points that it protects you from is the same as a Ring of Protection +3. So really not nearly as effective as you would think. A 15% dodge chance to completely mitigate damage on average is about the same as +3 armor. Now, yes, I know it depends on what you dodge. If you constantly dodge Blade Master critical strikes, but get hit by everything else, then yes, your effective hit points is generally higher. But let's just say over an infinite number of random attacks based upon what we see from this Orc army. All right, don't want to be a stickler on all of those calculations, as we now have ZDR losing 1 peon already, and more importantly, that Voodoo Lounge, another unit now taken down as well, as we do see a bit of ensnaring and Spirit Link being cast. All right, Blade Master now diving straight after, going after the Raider. The Raider does cast Ensnare, which is extremely important. Another Grunt looks like it would have been taken down, as we see an Ensnare onto Kodo's units. All right, there is hungry Kodo playing. Is this Kodo going to eat something? No, it is not. But this Kodo is still slowly digesting. Blade Master of ZDR, he just made himself back out, only to get taken down at the hands of the other Blade Master, and ZDR is most likely going to be giving the GG here, as he no longer has the necessary DPS to really fight back against this fight. Blade Master is going to be out for another minute and a half, most likely. There is a scroll of healing, but that is still just going to be too much damage to mitigate. And I believe this is going to be the GG. Blade Master gonna Shadow Hunter now sitting at level 4, and there is the GG. Fly taking game number 2 to even up the series. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.